Chapter 7 Interesting. Hearing this, the black youth smiled even more intensely, his mouth opened wide, and his back molars were exposed. Great, we are going to go to the bar, but we don't know the time. If you can tell us, we will take you there. By the way, please have a drink. It's a coincidence, I was just about to have a drink. Russell opened the car door with a smile, thinking to use the item card M9 in his heart, so when the car was opened, the black youth was put on his forehead with a pistol and stepped back. When the rest of the gangsters saw that something was wrong, they turned around and tried to run away, but before they took 2 steps, they heard Russell's stern shout. "Whoever runs the fastest, I'll shoot whoever." The little bastards stopped helplessly, "Look at me, I look at you," and finally put their hands on the wall with great experience and stood in a row. In the great American Empire, this is a basic skill required for survival, and it is not worth the surprise. Dude, we have no ill intentions. We really just want to ask the time. Can you move the gun away? Some pocket money. Sorry, you have no ill intentions, but I do. Russell's smile remained on his face. Take out everything in your pocket, each person has only one chance. If I find something hidden, maybe I will be angry. The pistol went off. The little gangsters secretly called out unlucky, dejected as if accepting their fate, and one by one took out change, daggers, driver's licenses and other things from their pockets. After Russell threw them away, he was picking and choosing on the ground. The maximum denomination of a pile of change was $20, and the total amount of coins tossed was $80. I don't even have a credit card. Russell sighed, and then picked up a pocket knife. The pleasant surprise was that he found an Asian driver's license. It looked like a little face, and it should be a college student who was often bullied by these gangsters. Russell felt at ease and used the driver's license for himself. In Lau Mei's opinion, the facial features of the yellow race were extremely poorly recognized, and they were basically a face. Put Dong X Damu and Shuang Jieluan, who sings Zhou Jia, stick together, to make sure they don't recognize them. Bar. It was already 8 o'clock in the evening, and Russell spent $10 to settle dinner at the KFC Grandpa's place. To be honest, he didn't finish the set meal. After finishing dinner, Russell walked across 2 streets to this bar. Under the silent gaze of the clerk, he dropped a $10 tip and ordered a glass of ice water. The music in the bar was very soft. Many people gathered here after get-off work. Russell found a corner and waited for the arrival of the Cross. He didn't worry that the Cross would not find him, the top killer. It would be easy to locate a rookie like him. Time passed by, and Russell drank 2 glasses of ice water, but his face remained calm. He showed a calm demeanor, showing that he was not impatient. He knew that the Cross must be watching him secretly, so he needed to create an expert demeanor to facilitate the next meeting. These are small skills in negotiation, simple and practical, and it is easy to take the initiative. Ding bell bell, ding bell bell. The phone rang. Russell looked at the number on it, slightly raised the corner of his mouth, showed a calm smile, and put it in his ear after connecting. The Cross's voice was still low, hoarse and magnetic. He said coldly, "Damn, I haven't found you for 2 hours. Where are you hiding?" Russell. 20 minutes later, the dusty Cross came to the bar according to the address given by Russell. Cross. Russell. The appearance of the Cross is the same as his voice. The stubble beard is a little decadent, and he is wearing a gray denim jacket, and there is nothing special about it. But it is such a melancholy middle-aged uncle. But he is the world's top killer, and no one can escape his assassination. The Cross was very embarrassed. He had vowed to find Russell before, but only found an empty pickup truck. If it wasn't for Russell reporting the bar address, he would still be wandering the streets. Soon, the Cross put this embarrassment behind him. He is a top killer, with a face, with a strong psychological quality. He put on the smiling face of an old friend when he met, and took the initiative to chat with Russell. This should be our first official meeting. Let me introduce myself. I'm a Cross, you can call me that. Russell. Cross raised his brows. Russell, that name sounds like a basketball player, the supercenter of the Celtics. You mean Lord of the Rings? I thought you would say the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cross said, puzzled. Ninja Turtles. Who is that? Russell is dumbfounded. The world he lives in is a movie world called Assassin League/Wanted Order. The current timeline is in the early 2000s. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in this world are still a hairy boy, and they haven't gotten the triple-double MVP. It is estimated that no one knows who it is. Russell once again thanked him for his proficiency in English. Otherwise, with his level of English proficiency, he would never have been able to answer the cross with ease. The two chatted awkwardly for a while, and the cross brought the topic to the point. I saw your battle on the top floor, it was very exciting, ordinary people can't do like you. You are very talented. Russell answered, what kind of talent? The talent to be a top killer. Russell. Aren't you very puzzled? Why does the bullet turn and why is the human body strong enough to cross the building? Seeing that Russell didn't speak, the cross continued. Because of the screenwriter and director. Russell gave the answer in his heart, but with a puzzled look on his face. Why? The cross smiled lightly, and the fish took the bait. It's a technique for developing the inner potential of human beings. With rigorous training, you can do it too. Russell pretended to think, frowning, it sounds easy, but I've never seen such a person before, never heard of it. It's right if you haven't heard it. Even a genius needs 10 years to turn a bullet and 20 years to master that skill at will. Russell Tantanchu, 20 years. This is really an exaggerated number. If it were me, it would definitely be impossible. I can't last that long. Cross laughed twice, showing a meaningful smile. No, it takes 20 years to be a genius, but you are different, you are a born killer. Russell. Which eye do you see that I am a natural killer? Dare to talk nonsense again, believe me or not. The cross took a sip of the ice water and explained, when you were on the top floor, when you were most dangerous, did you feel that you had entered some kind of wonderful situation? The heartbeat accelerated wildly, and the flow of air was clearly visible. The opponent is in slow motion in your eyes, you don't have to deny it, I see it clearly, you did it at the last minute. Russell. You probably misunderstood something. The cross put down the ice water and lowered his voice. Your heartbeat exceeds 400 beats per minute, which fills your blood with a lot of adrenaline. You can observe and react faster than ordinary people. This is an innate talent. There are only a few people in the world who have this kind of talent, and they are all top killers, so explain it, you understand? Russell nodded. He roughly understood the meaning of the cross. The top killer's veins were not blood, but adrenaline. If I'm not mistaken. Speaking of this, Cross paused, glanced at Russell, and continued, one of your father or mother must be a top killer, and that's where your talent comes from. Russell was speechless when he heard the words. His parents were indeed killers, but I'm sorry. Their daily life was playing mahjong and collecting rent, and they had nothing to do with the top. Looks like I guessed it right. No, that's all your brainstorming. Street Diary. That's great, after finishing this book, we can save the next one.